In this video, I want to show you how to multiply any number by 11 without using a calculator. Right, I will start with the two-digit number. For example, 45 by 11. Right, it's very simple. It goes like this. We just split these two numbers in this order. Just create enough space for a third number at the center here, like this. 4 on the left side, 5 on the other side. Then at the center we just write the sum of 4 and 5, and the sum of 4 and 5 is 9. Then we just write that 9 right here at the center like this. So this one is now the product of 45 and 11. It's simple as that. Right, example 2, 25 by 11. Likewise, we also split these two numbers, creating enough space for the third number at the center. So we're going to start with these two on the left side. On the far right side, we're going to write 5. Then we'll write the sum at the center. The sum of 2 and 5 is 7. So this is the product of 25 and 11. All right. The next example, 74 by 11. Let's just split as usual. 7 on this side, then 4 on the other side. Then the sum of 7 and 4 is 11, but 11 is more than 10. We are in base 10, so this number is in base 10. So we are going to divide 11 by 10, the base, and we will get one remainder 1. We write that remainder at the center here. Then we carry the whole number 1 and we add it to this 7. And if we add 1 to this 7, we will get 8. So our final answer is 814, like this. All right. Next example, 92 by 11. All right. Likewise, let's just separate 9 and 2, like this. Then the sum of 9 and 2 is 11. All right. So we are going to write 1 at the center, the remainder, after dividing 11 by 10. We're going to write the remainder at the center here. Then we also carry 1 here. So we are adding 1 to this 9. So 9 plus 1 is 10. So our final answer is 1012, like this. As simple as this. All right. Next example, we are now multiplying a number with more than 2 digits. So what we simply do is we do it this way. Right, we are very sure that the product will also end with this number on the far right side. So we're going to start from the right side, from right to left, like this. Right, so we are going to start with this 6. We just write 6 as it is, like this. Right, then we are writing our numbers from right to left. So the number that we're going to write to the left side of 6 is the sum of 3 and 6, which is 9. So we're going to write 9 here. Right? The number that we're going to write on the left side of 9 is the sum of 3 and 5, which is 8. So we're going to write 8 here. Right on the left side of 8, we're going to write the sum of 2 and 5, which is 7. On the far left side of 7, we're going to write the sum of 2 and 1, which is 3. Then we are going to write this 1 as it is. That's where the trick is. Right? Next example, likewise, we are going to start with 5 because we are very sure that the product also ends with a 5. So we're going to start with a 5 on the far right side. Right? Then the next number is the sum of this 5 and a number before 5. And in this case, it is the sum of 5 and 0, which is 5. The next one is the sum of 0 and 8, which is 8. The next one is the sum of 8 and 1, which is 9. The next one is the sum of 1 and 6, which is 7. The next one is the sum of 6 and 2, which is 8. And the last one is 2 itself, like this. And this one is the sum, is the product, sorry, is the product of the whole of this number and 11. Right, our next example is the product of 54 and 11. Right, we can also start with 4 on the far right side like this. Then we find the sum of 4 and 9 and find the sum of 4 and 5, which is 9. We write 9 on the left side of 4, then 5 as it is on this side. As simple as this. That's our answer. That's the product of 54 and 11. Right, we can also start with this one on the far right side like this. Then 1 plus 2 is 3. Then on the far left side we are going to write 2 as it is. So right, likewise we can start with, we are very sure that this number ends with a 0, so we are going to start with a 0 on the far right side. Then 0 plus 4 is 4. Then finally we write this 4 as it is like this. Then the last example, we are going to start with this 6 on the far right side, because we are very sure that this number will end with a, the product also ends with a 6, so we are going to write this 6 on the far right side. Then the next number that we're going to write on the left side of 6 is the sum of 5 and 6, and the sum of 5 and 6 is 11. We're going to write 1 here, then we carry the other one. Right, the next one is the sum of 4 and 5, and the sum of 4 and 5 is 9, plus the one that we are carrying, get 10. We are going to write 10, 0, then we carry the other one. The next one is the sum of 4 and 8, which is 12, plus the one that we are carrying, we are going to write 3 here for 13, then we carry 1. Right, the next one is the sum of 9 and 8, which is 17. 17 plus 1, 18. We are going to write 8 and carry 1. Right, the next one is the sum of 9 and 7. Right, 9 and 7, the sum is 16, so we're going to add 1, we get 17, so we just write 7, then we carry 1. We are supposed to write this 7 as it is now, but remember we are carrying 1 from the previous term, so we are going to add that 1 to this 7. We are going to add that 1 here, so if we add 1 to 7 we get 8, so our final answer is 8783016. Thank you very much for watching.